Hey kids, welcome to a Friday morning Mike Talk. So glad that you're with me. You've done it again. You're at Song and Sword. And we're so thankful for your prayers and for your support and for being with us. We're here in, as you can tell, in our friends, the Caves cabin in Havana. It's a great getaway. Yesterday we actually went and drove up to Cuba, Illinois, to a country club there and went golfing. Had a good time. It was a little hot, but we had a good time. Where'd I get the Starbucks from in Havana? Because there is no Starbucks in Havana. Well, you just grab one in Bloomington, you bring it down, stick it in the fridge, and warm it up. That's how I roll. I love you guys. Hope you guys are well. And I want to keep reminding you all the stuff that's going on at Song and Sword. You can text your prayers to us, that number on the screen. We're praying for you. We want to continue to lift you up in prayer every day. And so we're bearing your burdens as you bear ours. So let us know what your prayer requests are. Also, we're going to start a church September 10th. Vision Sunday, August 20th. September 10th, we're starting a weekly gathering, and we need to know how many kids are going to be. So if you have children, 1 year old to two or to third grade, go to kids@songandsword.com. We also are going to need all kinds of help, tech support, people setting up and taking down chairs, greeters, ushers, all that kind of stuff. You can go to volunteer@songandsword.com. Kids@songandsword.com to register your kids. Let us know how many kids are coming. Volunteer@songandsword.com to let us know what you might be able to do if you join our fellowship. So today I'm going to go to the book of Psalms, Psalm 104. Psalm 104 is written, we don't know who the author is, but it's written by somebody who's just noticing how big and awesome God is. I compare it to Job 38 and 39, where God says, let me tell you all the stuff that you don't know, Job. And he just recounts all the ways that he runs the earth. This popped into my brain last night because my wife and I, Sarah, were out sitting by the campfire. It was just not quite dark yet. And we just watched bats swoop down and take out insects. Now, maybe that's eerie to you, but the first thing that went into my mind is like, how complex is this whole creation of God's, that he holds it together, that he had to make a billion plans to make sure the mosquitoes are taken care of, the bats were fed, and then all this ecosystem all works together somehow. And Psalm 104 kind of talks about that, talks about how great God is. You're clothed in splendor and majesty. He lays the beams of his chambers in the waters. He makes the clouds his chariot. And the earth is his foundation. He wears clouds as a garment. Then he gives drink to every beast in the field. The wild donkeys quench their thirst. Think about this. There's a God in the heaven who made me and you, not to mention the sun come up, the sun come down, the trees watered abundantly, all the stuff that God does in this world every day, the things he set in motion. And it's literally innumerable, which is the word that we go to. I'm going to give you one verse today. If you want to, memorize it. Let this carry you through the day. Just be amazed at the complexity and the greatness of our God. Psalm 104:24. O Lord, how manifold are your works. In wisdom you have made them all. The earth is full of your creatures. How manifold are your works. You can, if you want to, you can just memorize that one line. That's a good line to meditate on. Meditation is just repeating the same thing over and over again until it gets deep in your heart. It's chewing on something over and over again so you get every nutrient out of it. Psalm 104:24. O Lord, how manifold are your works. That word manifold is a very specific word that talks about multiplication. It means to come together, but it means to come together more and more and more and more. So if you want to remember the word manifold, think of many, manyfold, manifold. Your works are just multiplied. We can't even count. The writer of this psalm is just trying to go through all the stuff that God is in charge of. And the breath of every creature, you take their breath away, they die. When you send forth your spirit, they're created. Spirit and breath being the same thing in the Old Testament. He talks about the ships and out on the oceans, how the oceans are filled with creatures, and it just goes on and on and on. Today, let's let this Friday be a day where we just kind of notice the manifold works of God, the the millions, billions of things that he does. Guys, don't drive too fast. Don't walk too fast. Don't schedule too much today that you miss the manifold works of God. He is a great God. He is a big God. That's why the psalm starts off, "Bless the Lord, O my soul, O my Lord, O Lord my God, you are very great." Let's pay attention to the greatness, the bigness of our God today. And what happens is, the bigger he gets, the bigger God gets, the smaller my problems become, and the more possible that he overcomes those things. We serve a big God. How manifold are your works, O Lord. God bless you guys. Happy Friday. See you tomorrow.
Hey Central Illinois, it's Pastor Mike from Song and Sword. I've got a very exciting announcement and invitation for you August 20th at 9 a.m. here at the Grossenger Motor Arenas in downtown Bloomington. It is an invitation to come and hear what God is planning on doing in Song and Sword ministry. It's a Song and Sword Vision Sunday. Everybody's invited. Invite your friends, your family, your co-workers, your neighbors, people new to town. We have plenty of seating. We'd love to see you here and share with you what we believe God is getting ready to do to change this town and this world. Hope to see you there. God bless.